Hey there. So Blu-ray Anonymous gave me an idea. He challenged yesterday, or put out the kind of the call to put like a 10-year top movies type thing, and rewatchability factor over masterpiece. And I went with rewatchability factor. So it got me thinking. I was watching this video tonight. It's actually very entertaining. If you haven't subscribed to Blu-ray Anonymous, do so right now and feed your addiction. I decided I'd go through some of my films, some of I guess you would call them. This is some new Criterion, and we all know that the Barnes & Noble Criterion sales are right now, and I've done my Criterion movies and stuff like that. But I spent a lot of money in Criterion. My better half just spent $260 on my Criterion Christmas gifts. So I thought, let's look back at my Criterions right now, and let's see rewatchability factor. Since Criterions are all supposedly masterpieces, let's see if they fit both the criteria of rewatchables and masterpieces. First one is A Night to Remember, and I do like this movie a lot. It's one that I watched twice since I've got it, and I'll watch I like the features on this one. I will watch it again. It's really well done, but it's one I'm going to watch every day. I'm going to come home and say, man, I really want to watch the Titanic sink. Yeah, probably not. A great movie in my collection, a movie I'm glad to have, and I want to be able to watch when I want to watch it, yes, but rewatchability factor, although good, it's not something I'm going to watch every day. Picnic at Hanging Rock. I like Peter Weir. His movies can be beautiful, annoying films. Rewatchability factor on this one is, I'll be honest with you, it's extremely low. This was one of my first Criterions I got. I picked it up actually at a garage sale type of thing. No, it's at a flea market for like 50 cents. And it's the old style Criterion collection one, the bigger boxes and not as many features. But again, a decent film. Glad to have it in my collection. While I watch it again, I'm more likely to, if I do like a film class or something like that, to use it for that, or to use it for studies. But I don't know if it's going to be something I rewatch, like as an enjoyment value, which is totally the opposite of this one. Alfred Hitchcock's 39 Steps. I don't think there's many Alfred Hitchcock movies that I cannot watch ad nauseum. I could probably pretty much turn this one on any time I watch it. It's it's good, moves at a brisk pace, great acting. Of course, we know it's great directing. It's Alfred Hitchcock. 39 Steps is a really good film. Of course, it's another one of his wrong man type films, a spy story type thing. I really liked it. So this one, yeah, has high rewatchability. Peter Weir, you've come back to me. Peter Weir's The Last Wave, and because I had the other Peter Weir one. Question. Look at this picture on the front. That's the Richard Chamberlain. Do you think that looks like Kevin McCarthy? Because I think that looks like Kevin McCarthy. Just saying. Okay, back to the topic. Like the film, it has more rewatchability factor than Picnic at Hanging Rock, but only by a little bit. That's still not one of the high rewatchable ones I've done. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. This one I do love, and it's trippy and freaky and weird, and I could pretty much put this one in any time and watch it, because I just think it's a fun film. Johnny Depp is amazing in this, so is Benicio del Toro. I love Terry Gilliam's stuff. It's not something I'm going to put on every day, but it does have a stronger rewatchability factor than, say, something like Picnic at Hanging Rock, for instance. Next up is one I actually got at a SPCA sale, and it's Tunes of Glory by Ronald Neame. A great film. As far as a film goes, I could sit down and probably sit and watch it at the same time, but it is a little on the depressing side. So it's not something you're going to turn on every day. Uh, great acting, wonderful film, but it's not as high on the rewatchability factor as some. I love this movie. It's lyrically just beautifully well done. Would I watch it every day? No, but it's something that gets watched at Halloween time. That gets watched when I just kind of want to watch a kind of like it's just a really good film, and it's one of the ones that I take out to show. It's the type of thing I'd show my son or some of his friends when they're looking at making some short films and stuff like that, which they're kind of into right now. So yeah. Next up is a favorite of mine, so it's one that I've got high rewatchability because I'm the type of guy that likes these weird films. And Videodrome. I love Videodrome. Of course, this is an 80s film. It's Cronenberg, and it's weird as hell. But I just really love this film. This is a great package. If you don't have this Criterion Blu-ray, shame on you. This is really, really one that you should have. It's a great, great one. And this is not for everybody, but for me, this is a high rewatchability factor. Speaking of weird and high rewatchability factors, House. Can I watch it every day? No. It's pretty trippy, but it is fun, and I'm so proud to have this in my collection. It is a weird freaking movie. It's something you put on. I mean, it fits a couple categories. You ever have like a party and you got like some trippy ass movie in the background type thing, kind of like, well, I know they used to go to a lot of Halloween parties. They have like Faces of Death or something like that, or Halloween or something with no sound, just as a visual in the background, like music and stuff played. This is perfect for that. If you're having a party or something, especially around Halloween time, or just something with some, and you want to have something like the big screen have some really cool trippy visuals in the background. We got music and stuff playing. House is the perfect film for that. This is a great film, actually. I really, really love this. It's a weird film, but it's a great film. And high rewatchability factor. One of the highest rewatchability factors on my list is Night of the Hunter. This is a fantastic film. I can turn this on anytime, day or night, and watch it. I love this movie. Robert Mitchum's amazing. Everybody's amazing in this film. Charles Lawton did a fantastic job in directing, and I really, really wish that he'd done more. I think it's just one of those last things. Modern Times. I can sit down. I can turn on Charlie Chaplin anytime. Modern Times is no exception. Anytime. I mean, I can always sit down and enjoy Chaplin. It's just one of those actor, director guys that you can really. He was a genius, and it stands the test of time. Highest amount of rewatchability factor. Love the movie Blowout. Actually, it does have a pretty high rewatchability factor for me. It's not something I watch every day, but it's a decent film, and it's one you can put on. Unlike some Criterions where they're kind of more artsy, and you have to be that type of person, and you have to be in that type of mood to watch it. This is one that actually can transfer over to basically some guy that may not like Criterion or something like that, or think that it's a little snooty, can actually watch this. Considering this is one of my favorite movies of all time, the fact that even wondering if this one's going to be watchable for me is kind of like silly. This is one of my most rewatched films. Anyway, I love Kiss Me Deadly. I think it's a fantastic film. I think it's probably one of the best film noirs that was ever made. And this is just an amazing edition of it. High rewatchability factor. I don't watch it every day, but The Killing and The Killer's Kiss, got decent rewatchability factor. Kubrick, of course, is a genius. This is only 84 minutes long. It's one you can just turn on, just sit back and watch it. Great film. You got Elijah Cook Jr. in this one. By the way, Elijah Cook Jr. Is one of my favorite character actors from back in the day. It was just kind of like the baby face and the vulnerability that he had as an actor, and really put himself out there. Truly unheralded and unsung actor. I really did like this one. It does have a decent rewatchability factor. John Vigo. If you're into French New Wave style films, then you're probably gonna love this film. Well, these are films. These are shorts, and with one actual feature length. These are silent films, by the way. What does have a high rewatchability factor on this thing is the basically the episode, the television series. I think it's an hour and a half long, talking about his life. That is pretty freaking fascinating. Great stuff. Not the highest rewatchability factor, but it's something that belongs in the collection. It's Polanski. Quick story. My better half sister, or one of her sisters, works the Moroccan Film Festival every year, and the celebrated Martin Scorsese. So she's one of the people that basically she hung out with Scorsese and stuff like that, which I'm so jealous, just beyond jealous. And somebody asked, whose films? Who do you think is, who's the best director? Who do you say? Who do you go to? And he said, Polanski can do no wrong. Now that's Martin Scorsese said Polanski can do no wrong. And who am I to argue with Martin Scorsese? Yes, it is a high rewatchability factor. I love Rosemary's Baby. Wouldn't matter if it's Criterion or not. I just love the film. The Man Who Knew Too Much. Again, Hitchcock. Anything Hitchcock I can watch anytime. Peter Lorre, especially in this one. This is my favorite version of The Man Who Knew Too Much. There is a good one with Jimmy Stewart also, and Dorsey. It's also a very good one. I love the song Que Sera Sera. But this film is just amazing. I love it. And Peter Lorre is such a great actor. I'm getting M for during my my Criterion Christmas coming up, and I really am looking forward to putting him in my collection. Not the highest rewatchability factor, but a great film, and that is really highly underrated. It's Purple Noon, and basically, what is this? It's The Talented Mr. Ripley, the original first version of it. And Alain Delon does for me, a better job than Mark Damon, though he did a great job as well. It's just very different, and I do like this version of the film, but still the best film version of any Patricia Highsmith novel is, of course, Strangers on a Train. Decent rewatchability factor. Kicking and Screaming, a film by Noah Baumbach. And this movie, I don't remember it. I bought this. This is Criterion, and I bought it at Value Village for like really ultra cheap, and the quality was amazing. But I don't think I've watched this one, or at least haven't watched it since it came out. So rewatchability factor may not be that high, but then maybe once I watch it. So who knows? Maybe I'm gonna watch this now tonight. So idea. And one that I don't have on Criterion, but it is a Criterion film. And it does have a decent rewatchability factor for me because I like good art. 2 or 3 things I know about her. I highly recommend this film. Of course, I got to grab the British version. Somebody gave this to me, and it's like again, yeah, it's a huge booklet. So that's my video. Thanks, Blu-ray Anonymous, for that great thing. One challenge thought is actually probably going to bring a bunch of videos out for me, so that's cool. So hopefully that's a good thing, unless people are going to be cursing you because they don't like these videos, so that'll be on you. Anyway, this cup is empty and I don't like that, so it's time for tea.